Welcome to another day and another episode of Amateur Pool, guys. We got a banger today. It's a match between myself and also between Ken Schlosser. I hope I said that right, bro. If not, what it is, you know. Ken's a good shot, man. So we're in for a good match today. Stick around. This will be a good one. Ken's a skill level 6. I myself moved down to a skill level 5. This is only my third match. I started as a 6, lost my first one, went to a 5, won my second one, stayed a 5, and now here we are with my third tap league match ever. I won the lag. I'm gonna break. Looks like I'm going with the second ball break. Solid break, man. The balls reacted nice. I made a couple. They spread. Cue ball ended up table, but that's the downside of a second ball break, is you can't fully control where the cue ball is going to end up. But an 8 ball, so many damn balls on the table, man. Usually it's hard not to come away with a shot if you make something, you know. I mean, it happens. Don't get me wrong, but it's tough. It's tough. Tough acting, guys. This match was played at Grindstone Billiard Club. It's in Flint, Michigan. Cool joint, man. If you're ever in the area, look them up. Fun place to play. I'm going to shoot that 10. I'm going to take my time with it. I'm going to use, I know Ken's a good shot, so I take my time in this match. Play with top with a little bit of left. Came 2 rails down for either the 15 or the 13. I think I rolled a little far for the 13. So I'm going to shoot the 15 first, which is probably what I would have done either way. I'll shoot this 15 with center, maybe like a smidge, a couple millimeters above center to roll so I don't hit the 3 ball and come out for the 13 next. That should be the way to go here, which is what I did. A little bounce off that rail. I think I'm okay there. I'm out far enough I can cue the whole cue ball, you know, without jacking my stick up. So I'm going to shoot this 13. I'm probably going to come 2 rails for the 9, I would imagine. Yep. 2 rails for the 9. I could shoot the 11 here as well, but that kind of leads to a dead end. If I shoot the 9 with a little bit of draw, I can shoot the 10 next. And I kind of like that. It's looking good. Looking good here. There's a chance. Oh, that was a beautiful draw shot, man. I had good speed control on that. So my stroke seems to be feeling okay. We're in for a good match, guys. Buckle up. Buckle up your seat belts, boys and girls. It's time. It's time for a decent match, you know? Decent amateur match. Amateur. My wife made fun of me in a video because I said amateur, you know, instead of amateur, like I'm British or something. Amateur. Watch so many British commentaries, though. I find myself saying potting the ball, you know? I'm not British, guys, I promise you. Just watching them so much. All right, I made that 10. I rolled forward for the 11 in the side. I wish I would have rolled forward a little further so I could have comfortably made the 11 in the corner and shot the 8 in the other side. Instead, I had to shoot the 11 in the side. I didn't want to hit that 3 ball, man. That threw me off a bit. I wanted to just go straight up the table and straight back down. That way I could shoot the 8 in the side. And the 7 ball is blocking my corner pocket, so I'm calling the other corner, the one closest to the camera here. And this cut is no easy task, guys. Some tough acting right here, you know what I mean? But if I make it, we start off with a breaking run. You know what I'm saying, little Timmy? You know, you already know what I'm talking about, bro. But let's not get our hopes up. The shot's no joke. It's a backwards cut. I don't like it, but I made it. 1-0. 1-0. All right, 1-0. He's got to go to 5. I have to go to 4. That's the race, guys. You know, I don't set my own skill level. It's just, it's a matter of circumstance. I played horrible my first match on league. Dropped to a 5, and you know it's going to be a minute before I get back up. I don't know. I may be up next week after this match. We'll see what happens because we both played well in this match. Wasn't a ton of innings, so we'll see what happens next week if I'm back up or if I'm staying the same. All right, so I broke second ball again. I made a ball. This table layout is a bit trickier than the last one. I'm not 100% certain this will be a run out, but I'm going to start with that 1 ball and draw back a little. Probably for the 7, but I could. Okay, I just hit it real lightly, and now I got the 3. I like that. My one problem ball on this one is the 2 ball. As it sits right now, I don't think it goes anywhere unless I bank it. I could bank it cross corner is really the only place it'll go. Okay, I don't know why I hit that so hard. I mean, I could have got back on the 7 without blasting it. I don't know if maybe I accidentally put the wrong English and I was trying to nick the 15 and open the 2. That's possible, but either way, I don't like it. I don't like myself hitting it so hard, guys. Don't like it. Not a sponsor, you know? Non-sponsored drink, guys. I'm doing sugar today. I don't know why. It's what I had in the fridge, so I'm drinking one. Rarely do I drink pop, soda, depending on where you're at. Soda pop, Coke. It's called about 15 million different things in the country, but up here in Michigan, we call it a pop. Cheers to you. Cheers to you, my friends. My friends, my friends. All right, let's see what I do here. I'm going to shoot the 5. Am I going to roll forward and try to get that bank shot on the 2? I might also be able to roll forward and get the 4. I had a little off angle. Oh, I rolled just a little too far to get that bank shot that I wanted. I do still have a shot at the 4, but if that 4 is frozen against the rail, this shot is no easy task, guys. And I still have to come back and get to the 2 somehow. Even feeling good, I mean, shoot, I don't think there's any much chance of me making the ball and shaping the 2. Oh, I hit the point, yeah. You hit the, oh, don't push the, oh, I thought I was gonna push the 8 ball in there, Timmy. Thought it was going in, bro, but it didn't, you know? So we're gonna get our first look at Ken. Ken's gonna come up to the table. Ken's a good dude, man. I've known him for a little while, not a long time, but I've played him a couple times in some tournaments and so forth. He's a good shot. He is a good shot, so we don't want to let him at the table, but sometimes we just don't have the skill set to keep him off the table. You know what I mean? You know what I mean, bro. You know what I mean. Okay, his first shot at the table is not an easy one. He's frozen to his own ball. He's gonna masse here, so James, the owner of a Grindstone, close your eyes, bro. He's not supposed to be masseing on the table. I already know. No masses and no jumps, man. Brand new diamond tables James has. He doesn't want to get the felt all jacked up, you know? He doesn't want to have to replace the felt 3 times a year because it gets expensive when you got a bunch of tables. So, Ken, shame on you, bro. Breaking the rules. Breaking the rules. I ain't no snitch, but you knew it was on camera, man. All right, I tried to go 3 rails to get that bank shot on the 2. I may have just got there, man. That was a pretty okay shot, man. The speed on that was so crucial and touchy. And I am gonna try that bank. Let's see if I can actually make it. It's a cut. I got a cut and then cross corner bank, and I still have to shape the 8. So I'll be putting a stun with right spin. I don't want to draw with right so much because I don't necessarily want to hit the 14. I mean, I probably could and still get away with it, but it's tricky that way. I did hit the 14 and I got lucky on the shapes on the 8, but I made the shot. It was a good shot. And we're looking at the 8 ball up in the corner for game number 2, you know? If I can clutch up and make this one. You know what I'm saying? Game number 2 in the books. Put a fork in that game. It's done and over with. All right, so I'm going to break the 3rd rack here. Go with my standard 2nd ball break. It's been working great so far. That one spread a little funny, guys. That one spread a little funny. Probably some gaps in that one. Definitely don't think it's on purpose or anything, but hand racks, there's bound to be some gaps in them sometimes, no matter how hard you try to get them perfect. But that one broke a little funny for sure. Now we got a cluttered up table, so this game will be a little interesting. We'll see what happens. Ken's looking it over. He's gonna figure out what set he wants, whether he wants stripes or solids, develop his plan of attack, and he's gonna do his best to leave me in the chair for a while here, you know, like I did him. It's the way it works, man. You got to take control of the table. You got to get your opponent in the chair. Oh, what a pretty shot. That was a good shot, Ken. Golf clap, you know? was a good shot, bro. Good shit. You know, I liked it. I liked it. Now what's he gonna do? Is he gonna cut the 7? He's gonna cut the 7. He's gonna nick the 4 and hit the what is that? The 11 ball. See where he ends up. He ended up nice. He's got an angle off the 4. He could either use 0 English, just hit center ball, excuse me, and run into the 14, breaking open his 1 and 2, or he could use a little right spin if he doesn't want to break those up yet, and shape the 5. He could even probably use bottom left and shape the 6. Let's see how he plays it. There's a couple different ways he can go here. He ran into him. That's probably the way I would have played it as well. I mean, I like to try to break those up early when I got problem balls, especially if I'm shooting decent and I'm in the run out mentality, you know. Sometimes you're not shooting that great and you don't necessarily want to break them up because you don't plan to run out. You want to play a safety or position, but he's trying to run out here. He's gonna cut the 2. Nice slow roll on the cut. Oh, but too slow, bro. Too slow, bro. It's too slow, bro. You know? That sugar can get me all jacked up, guys. It's gonna get me all jacked up. And we got a lengthy match here, so buckle up, get yourself a snack and a drink. But hit pause when you do it. You don't want to miss none of the action. You know what I'm saying? Like pool's a big action sport, right? You know, it's funny, man. For those of us who play pool, we love to watch it. Personally, I love watching the game. But let somebody who doesn't play pool walk in and sit down and watch it for a minute. It's like golf. They're gonna say, this is boring, blah, blah, blah. But when you play it, it's fun to watch. Okay, that was smart playing that off of the 6, opening up the 10 a bit. Let's see if I can get out here, though. I got to get out because I can't leave him an open table, man. There's the 1 ball is still a little tricky for him, but the rest of his table's wide open, and he's got the 6 so close. He's got the 2 in the corner. Pretty sure if I give him another shot, he'll probably beat me in this rack. I'm gonna shoot the 15 and probably just stop it right there for the 10. Oh, I drew it back. I wanted to come back and probably disrupt the 14, and I missed it. I was hoping to draw straight back and hit the 14, I think. But honestly, I'm not 100% sure what I was thinking there. You know, your guess is as good as mine with what I was thinking there. I mean, I'd like to say only I know, but I don't know. You know, who knows? Nobody knows. All right, I'm going to try draw back on this one too, it looks like. Oh, almost scratched and missed my shot. I kind of got a little jabby and pokey on that shot. That didn't look good. I don't like that. It's not the smooth stroke I started with, so I'm going back to the chair to think about that for a minute and think about what I did wrong. And hopefully when I come back to the table, that'll be fixed. We'll see. We'll see if I even come back to the, well, I'll come back to the table eventually, probably. But maybe not this rack. I know I cut him off on his shot by luck, but I think that 2's so close to the pocket, I think he can probably make it. We'll see what he does. Yeah, he just curved it a little. He got himself a good shape on the 6 ball, so now he can make the 6. And if he uses a little right spin, he can nick that 10 and do it slow, not hard. And he'll stop the cue ball there for the 5, and he will push the 10 out of the way to open up the pocket for the 1. That's the shot I like here. I like cutting the 6 with right spin and hitting the 10. But let's see what he does. He may play it different. Everybody plays it a little different. Everybody sees it a little different. He's definitely shooting the 6. Let's see if he's putting that right spin on it. Nope, he chose to come straight up and hit the 1. That's a very good play as well. But now he's got a thinner cut on that 5 if he chooses to shoot it right now. If he doesn't choose to shoot it right now, his out's going to be a little tougher. That means he has to shoot the 1 with draw, come off the left side rail, and back over. I'm not sure he can hold it. So I think he'll have to come off the rail and back over. Oh, he can hold it. Kind of. He kind of can hold it. Now he's looking at it. See, I would have hit that one a little more firm with some left and had that cue ball come all the way over to the other side rail for a much easier shot on the 5. But, you know, he would have had to stroke it a lot more firm. Yeah, the cut's no problem for him. He made it. Nice shot, Ken. Good shot, mijo. Good shot, bro. All right. He's going to shoot this 8, and that should put him on the board with game number 1 for him. So now the score is 1-2. We'll see what happens here. We're looking good, man. It's a good set. It's a good set to watch. All right, break. Did he break dry? I think he broke dry. Why ask why? Well, I did that bud dry bit in the last video. We're not gonna do it again. We're not gonna do it. You thought I was gonna do it again. I know you did. I know you did, sucker. All right, back to the match. Stop distracting me, bro. I'm trying to watch a match here, and you're distracting me. Shh, shh. Sound like the dog whisperer. Shh, shh. I'm just kidding, guys. Just joking. It's Sunday. It's actually Super Bowl Sunday. It's just earlier in the day. I'm recording this for you guys because I want to get it exported and get it out the next day. Maybe 2. Got to make a thumbnail. Got to figure out a thumbnail for it, you know? Don't know what kind of thumbnail we're going to go with yet. All right. Looks like I took solids. I've got, I like solids here. The only problem ball is a 5. So I got to try to deal with that early if I can. Oh no, I didn't take. I took stripes. I like stripes too. I have no problem balls with the stripes. Stripes are even better. You don't have to deal with that. Did I come out far enough though for the 10 ball? Or am I going to have to try to make a combo here? I don't like it. Oh no, 13. I can shoot the 13. Problem here is I'm going to run into the 5. And when I run into that 5, don't know what's going to happen with the 5 exactly. It's probably going to come off the rail and back up. I just hope it doesn't block up any of my other balls. Oh, that was good speed. Well controlled, Josh. Good job. Little pat myself on the back type shot, you know? You know, hey, you already know, guys. Already know. I would ask you who you're rooting for in the Super Bowl. By the time this video comes out, it'll be determined already, and you guys will cheat. I know you. I know you, little Timmy, you're going to cheat and just type in whoever won. I myself, hoping San Fran. You know, Detroit Lions are who I wanted. That's my team. I'm from Michigan. But since they didn't make it, I was a San Francisco fan from way back in the day with Joe Montana. And even after Joe Montana, Steve Young, you know, my guys out there. And Jerry Rice, of course. I mean, it's my guys. So today, I'm rooting for San Fran. We'll see what happens. We will see what happens to be. All right, so the 14, am I going to draw straight back? It kind of looks like I am. I sure am. Don't push that up onto the 3 ball. Oh, look, did you see me? I was like, no. Oh, man, had I not done that, I think I would have been out in this rag. If I would have just not frozen it to the 3 ball, I could have spun around 3 rails for shapes and shot it down into the same corners I'm going to shoot the 10. Now, it's a lot tougher. In fact, I'm not even sure I have the skill set to get out from here. If the 7 ball wasn't in the way, I could try to draw 1 rail back over and hit the 15. I'm going to try it anyway, it looks like. Oh no, I just drew straight over. Just to give myself a look at it. Now I'm going to have to try something stupid here because I can't really safety, right? He's got a wide open table. I've got 1 ball left. It'd be stupid for me to try to safety here against a good player. So what I'm going to do is just try to make it. Yeah. I'm going to try to make it off of the 3 and then off of the 2 into the side pocket. Nothing but net. You know what I'm saying? It's not going to happen, but we can dream. We can dream. Oh, it was actually a lot closer than I thought it would, you know? Oh, and I bunched it up to his 5 ball, so I got a little lucky there. Got a little lucky there. But again, he's got a wide open table and he's got the 7 ball right there. He may even be able to shoot the 5 now. It's hard to tell from this angle how close those are together. If they're touching, you know, I don't know why I'm doing that. Why am I doing that, Jeff? What am I doing? Stop doing that. Stop. If they're touching, if there's a gap, it's hard to tell from the angle. Okay, started with the 6, which means he didn't have the 5. Otherwise, he would have started with that 5. No questions. No questions about it. So he could shoot the 2 next or the 4. I kind of like the 4 with right spin and come back almost out to where he's at now for the 2. I don't like trying to break out the 5 here, and he kind of looked down at it like he might be trying to do that from here. I mean, he can take a swing at it, I guess, but it's a little reckless. It's a little bit reckless in my opinion, if he tries it. Yeah, no. He went with the 4 as well. I like that shot. He played it with left spin to go inside. I would have played it with right spin, but really tomato, tomato. It's just preference at that point. Either way works. He's going to draw this or stop it would be best. If he stops it, he'll have the angle off the 2. Well, he drew it a little. I think he might have drew it too much. If he would have stopped it, he would have had the angle off the 2 to come 1 rail over and hit the 5. He might still have enough to do that, but it's hard to see. It's hard to tell. Okay, he didn't have the angle, which is why he followed it with 2 rails. He actually had the opposite angle. Yeah, stop shot on the shot before that one would have gave him the angle to just put a little stun right or draw, just a smidge of draw, 1 rail and come straight at that 15-5. That's probably what I would have done. It's maybe a little risky, but now what he's got to do is try to either make the 7 very slowly, so his cue ball's down there where he's looking right now, and he can shoot the 5 up table, or he's got to make the 7 withdraw, run into the 15 and open it up. The first way is probably safer, but a lot more difficult because slow rolling the 7 as slow as he's going to need to slow roll it from here is tough. Drawing into it makes the shot a little easier, but then he doesn't know exactly where the 5 is going to end up, you know, just doesn't know. Scotty doesn't know. So my last video was my buddy Scotty playing against another guy, and someone commented and pointed out the fact that I had a missed opportunity because I never used the reference Scotty doesn't know. And it didn't occur to me because I've known Scotty for years, and I've used that song reference with him so many times, it's kind of played out in my mind. We always say that. Scotty doesn't know. So I didn't think to use the joke. Oh, he went with the slow roll. That's the tough part. See, he had to hit that so slow to be able to shape that 5, man. It's just so difficult to do from where he was at. I mean, it was, you know, it would have been the safer way to go for sure if he could have hit it slow enough. But now he's in a tough spot. He's going to try to carry him off the 15. He's just going to hit it almost dead straight. Probably center. He might use a little bottom so he can shape the 8. But the problem with bottom, it's going to make the 5 roll forward a bit. And it's probably going to throw it off the line. But he might have a chance to make this sucker up into that corner where he's trying for. As long as the angle's right. It's hard, you know, again, with the camera from here, it's hard to tell. If they're frozen at the right angle, that's what he's looking at right now. He's looking at the tangent line coming off of that. I guess he's probably looking up over here somewhere. You know, up over here maybe, I think. Yeah, up over here. He's looking at the tangent line to see. Okay, someone called a coach on him. That's Nick. Nick called a coach on him. Nick's actually a lower skill. Now he's got another coach. That's James's son making an appearance. Look, James's son is jumping in, coaching him. Everybody's coaching him. Pretty sure that's illegal too. You're only allowed to have one person come up and coach you. But hey, you know, gentleman's sport, man. I'm not splitting hairs. I'm not the kind of guy to get all pissy about something like that. Don't bother me. Don't bother me none. I mean, he can have as many people as he wants, give him the opinion. Fact is, I think he's the best player on the team, so they can give him their opinion, but he still has to execute, so that doesn't bother me. He made an attempt at it, and he did put bottom on the cue ball, and notice the 5 hit more to the right. That bottom he put on the cue ball made top spin on the 5, and that may have something to do with why it was so far off. But he left me a tough shot. I'm on the rail. I've got to shoot the 15 all the way up. It's not easy being cheesy, you know. I know a thing or two about being cheesy. I'm a cheesy mofo. I clutched it up, I stayed down. That was my first shot back at the, no, it wasn't. Yeah, it was. No, it wasn't. Yeah, no, never mind. Forget I said anything, guys. We're going to move on. We're going to move past that, guys. You know, we're done talking about that. I don't even know what I was going to say. I was just talking. If I make this, though, boy's on the hill. You know what I'm saying? He needs 4, I need 1. Ain't it fun? Under the sun, son of a gun. Let's get it done. I go all day. I rhyme all day with that word. That word's easy. Easy word to rhyme with. What happened there? Did I break dry? No, I think I made something, but look at the clutter again, man. After that last break cluttered up on me, I should have moved to the other side of the table and broke. Because something changed with the rack. Something changed with the rack and it started cluttering up. You notice my first couple breaks were nice, open. Table looked good. I was making balls. The last 2 breaks cluttered up and I'm hitting them the same way. But when I noticed the break changing on the last rack, this rack, I should have moved the cue ball to the other side and broke from the other side. Or tried a center ball break, either way. I should have moved though. Moved my cue ball. Open after the break. Let's see what I'm shooting at here. It's not the prettiest looking table regardless of what I play. I mean, I don't like it. I'm going to go with the easy shot, the 14. I should hit this hard to try to open that clutter up, I think. Yeah, I only hit 1 ball there. I don't like that. I would have loved to have gone right in the middle of that stack and open them up, rearrange the furniture, and then pick a run out from there. I think that's what I was trying to do. Just misjudged the tangent line off of that 14 ball. It happens, you know. I'm an amateur, guys. I'm learning. As you've seen many times in the past, I don't always play the right shot, and I don't always play great. But I do love the sport, man. And I love bringing you guys matches, and I love the fact you guys watch them. Leave me a comment. Let me know if you enjoy them. Let me know if you want to see something different in the future. You know, I like to go off script sometimes and do some odds and ends video. I got that giveaway for the cue stick and the case. By the time this video is posted, the deadline will be over for you to enter that other giveaway. But I'll be giving that stick out here in the next few days. The cutoff is the 12th, so any comments after the 12th in that other video won't count. I'm going to pick somebody to give it to. I'm not going to pick myself. I've got a couple different ways I'm going to do it. I'm either going to put all the correct answers into a randomizer and randomize it, or I'm just going to give my phone to my wife and say, hey, scroll through and pick somebody, you know. Scroll through and pick somebody. We'll see what happens, you know. And then I'll ship it out to whoever wins, and you guys will have a free stick in case, man. Congrats to whoever wins. We'll see. We'll see what happens. All right. Ken's feeling the heat, man. He's feeling the heat. He knows right now I'm on the hill and he needs 4 games, so he can't make mistakes. And he needs to buckle down, man. He needs to buckle down, make his shots, put me in the chair for a while. That's what he needs to do if he wants to have a chance to win this sucker, man. It looks like a Joss cue he's playing with. I have one similar to that, it looks like. It may not be a Joss, but the metal joint makes it look like a Joss to me. Maybe something completely different, but looks like a Joss. Not a Josh, bro. It's a Joss. You know? You know? You know. You already know. Nice slow roll shot, man. He's hitting them soft in this match, you know. I don't know if he always hits them soft, but it's working for him. You know, I don't normally advise hitting it soft because it's harder to stay steady. It's harder to control your stroke. And you're leaving more chance to slight table roll if there is any. But it's working great for him, man. He's clutching up. He's making his shots. He's looking good. He's going to shoot the 5 in the side next, it looks like, and roll forward probably for the 6 ball. Maybe. Maybe not. I don't know. Just hold on. Okay? Don't get impatient. Don't rush it. Can't rush it. Can't rush stuff like that. Let's see what he does. Okay, he's jacking up this time. He's going to take a step back again. He's got to figure out which way he wants to go with it. definitely taking longer to shoot now than he was. And that may be because of the fact I'm on the hill and he's got pressure. He's doing the old Dr. Dave peace sign. See him? Dr. Dave, bro. Oh, I love it when I see people do that little peace sign method. I've never been able to do that, get it to work, you know. I just kind of know where the ball's gonna go when I use top. But for some people it works great, like him obviously. Worked out perfect for him. It's a good shot. Is he gonna play 2 into the 6, or is he just gonna come off the rail and hit the 6? The 2 into the 6 is much better if he has that shot. Oh, is he coming over to look at the 7? He could play the 7 with draw, come down off the bottom rail and back up like in between the 10 and the 1. That would work out perfect if he could do it. I don't know if he can. He's looking. So him taking his time like this, because he wasn't taking this much time before, it's one of 2 things, right? Either he's feeling the pressure because I'm on the hill, or he's trying to ice me out, you know? Either way, you know, it's not a bad play either way, honestly. I mean, when your opponent's shooting good and you can leave them in the chair for a while, it affects their game. Sometimes. Not always, but sometimes. Okay, he did try the 2 into the 6. It was a good attempt, but he missed it. And the good news is I think he left me tough. My only hope is that either the 10 or the 15 will go up in that corner. I think the 15's blocking the 10, and the 11 may be blocking the 15. So if I do make it, I'll probably end up having to cheat it off the rail. Let's see what happens, which is scary to do on a diamond. Yeah, I had to cheat it a bit off the rail. Not a ton, but it was okay. Now I can shoot the 11. I'd like to get down table behind the 10 and 9 because right now his 6 ball is blocking my 10 and my 9. If I can get down behind him and shoot them both up table, the rest of the rack's pretty open for me. Just have to see what happens here. All right, I'm gonna shoot the 11 next. I'm probably gonna roll forward from the looks of where my cue ball, where I'm hitting the cue ball. Yeah, just drifted forward. If I can shoot that 11, or what ball is that? 13? I can't tell, but if I can shoot that one, you guys know which one you already know which one I'm talking about, bro. If I can shoot that one with a little top right, I might be able to get down behind the 10 and 9, which is where I need to be. That's my goal right now. I need to try to get behind the 10-9. I must not have liked that 13. It must have been too tight. So I'm gonna shoot this, it looks like top, and come back down. I don't know if I wanted all that left spin on it, guys. I think I probably wanted to go straight up and back down because I think I could have got behind the 10-9 if I hadn't used all that left. If I would have just used top, I probably would have came down either right behind him or real close to it. Now, I'm in a tough spot, man. I'm in a tough, jammed up spot, guys. I don't even know what I'm gonna do here. Oh, yes, I do. I'm gonna try to cross side. Yep, that's the only thing I got, really. Cross side. It's not much safety to play here because he's got the 6 and the 2 in the pocket. So I'm gonna try for this shot. It's a tough shot. Yeah, I hit it too hard. I did put left spin on the cue ball, which is what you kind of want to do with that shot. It opens the bank up, but I hit it too hard, so the spin didn't take as much. If I would have hit that softer, that 9 ball would have opened up to a wider angle, and I would have had a way better chance of making that shot. Way better chance, but I was all amped up because it was a tough shot, and I didn't like it, so I went ahead and just fired it. You know what I'm saying? What do you guys think of the baby blue? The baby blue available. Shortrailapparel.com. You know, link in the description, guys. If you want to get you one, you know. It won't make you play better. Definitely won't make you play better. But it'll make you look a little cooler. You know, especially you, Timmy. We know you need a little wardrobe help, bro. If you want to look like a cool middle-aged man that can shoot some pool, get you a short rail. That's my commercial, guys. I don't know. You know, just talking over here. I don't even know what I'm saying. I'm just talking. That's it. We got time to fill, you know. We got time to fill. That's it. I'm pretty sure he's probably out here if he can get back to his 2-ball in some way. Oh, he did nice. That speed looks good. Maybe a little hard. Oh, but he hit the 13. That helped him. If he didn't hit the 13, he would have ended up having to bank the 2, I think. But that worked out perfect. He'll use a little bottom right on this one and go around my 10-ball. Back up above the side pocket, just like that. Nice shot. Good stroke. That was a good stroke. And just like that, he closed the gap. It's going to be 2-3 unless a miracle happens and he misses his shot, which I didn't think it would. 2-3. It's a place to be. Smell my feet, trick or treat. I don't know. I don't know, guys. I'll stop. I'll stop. I'm not going to stop. I'll keep doing it, probably. I got to stop making promises that I know I'm not going to keep. You know, like I'll stop singing. I promise that probably 5 times in videos. Oh, man. Oh, man. So I don't know where you guys are at watching this thing right now, but here in Michigan, in February this last week, it was 65 degrees, man. That's unheard of here. It's usually below 0. We're talking Fahrenheit for all you non-United Statesers. We're talking Fahrenheit. You know, below 0. 0 is 32 degrees Celsius, and usually we're below that here in Michigan this time of year. But it was 65, which I have no idea what that would be in Celsius, but I'm sure someone will tell us in the comments. And you guys can take a look if you don't already know. You know? You know already, bro. All right, so I got to look here at the table. Let's see if I can do something. I got to clutch up, man. I keep letting him get these games. He's closing the gap. I could very easily let this one slip away and lose it. You know what I mean? I got to clutch up and start running out, and I need to finish this last game. I can't get to the hill and then just let my foot off his neck. I gotta step harder, you know, try to snap his neck when I get on the hill. I know it's a funny analogy. It's kind of a brutal analogy, but that's the truth, man. When you get someone on the hill, you cannot let up. You gotta push harder. Oh, okay, I was playing the 3. I thought I made a horrible cut shot at the 2, but I called the 3, and that was actually pretty okay. That was a pretty okay shot. Now I think I can shoot the 1. I could also shoot the 6 off of the 13. I kind of like that. I could even play it off of the 15 and off of the 13 and clear those out. Oh, no, shooting the 1. I should have played the 6 here. I like that better. Yeah. Phooey. You know, kung phooey on that shot, bro. I'm calling kung phooey. It's a bunch of boo-hooey. I don't like it. I didn't like that shot choice I made there. I should have shot the 6 because I could have controlled the cue ball nicely for a shape on the 1 or the 2, and I could have been out from there. Instead, I played a bonehead shot, ended up missing it, and now Ken's back at the table with a chance to tie it up. You know what I'm saying? He's got a chance to tie it up. And if he ties it up, bro, 3-3. But I have an advantage here because I only have to go to 4. He's got to go to 5. You know, it's just the way it is. That's just the way it is. I know Ken didn't like that. I know he didn't like spotting me a game, but, you know, it's not going to be like that forever. My handicap will end up where it's supposed to be in the very near future, I'm sure. But right now, you know, the league doesn't have enough game data on me to get an accurate handicap. So when I lose or win, it's dramatic with the different. Think of averages, guys. You know, an average of only 2 people is a lot more dramatic than an average of 50 people. I don't know if that made sense or not, but you know what I'm talking about, bro. Don't pretend like you don't know. You already know. Ooh, this is a thin one. I think he'll make it, though, pretty easily. Not thin. I meant like it was close to hitting the 15 is what I meant, bro. Stop putting words in my mouth, you know? All right, now, if he can shoot the 9, I like that shot. If not, he's got to jack up over the 1 and shoot the 15 down here in the corner. Or up there. He's shooting right up there. kidding. I can't see if I do that. I know on screen it looks like I'm watching, but you know, I gotta look down this way if I want to see the match. If I look up here, I can't see. Can't see. All right, he's out here, guys. He's gonna shoot the 9 with a stop or a little draw. Yep. Only thing he's got to be careful of here is not running into the 6 ball. He can shoot the 11 or the 14, but he doesn't want to hit that 6 ball. And even if he does hit the 6 ball, it could still work out for him. But I know he doesn't want to because it could also not work out for him. You know what I'm saying? It could still work out, but it could also not work out. Just depends. It depends on how the moon cycle is with the gravitational pull of the planet Jupiter on Mars and Venus, you know? Yes, I have no idea what I was talking about, little Timmy. Thanks for pointing that out, bro. Thanks, bro, for calling me out on that. He's going with the 14 first, it looks like. I like that because it's thinner. He can avoid the 6 easier. And even if he hits the 6, he probably will end up with a good shot. Okay, avoided it. That was nice. Nice. Oh, he doesn't want to be on the rail because he wants to avoid the 6 with this shot as well. He did a good job with it. I think he'll probably roll forward either 1 or 2 rails and shoot the 8 in the side pocket on the right. He went 1 rail. Yep, side pocket on the right. He's tying it up, guys. He's tying it up. Man, he's tying it up. I don't like it. But I did give him a table tap, told him nice out, and racked the balls. I racked them nice and tight for him. See how they break. Yeah. Yeah, he hits the head ball when he breaks, and he does it from the side. I've seen a few people do that. I've never personally been a big fan of breaking head ball from the side of the table. I don't know why. It just doesn't seem to spread as nice. See how his balls are cluttered up? It just doesn't seem to spread up as nice. The advantage, in my opinion, to a head ball break is how big the rack spreads. If you hit a head ball break right, if they're tight, the rack spreads nice. And that's the advantage. So I'm not gonna do a head ball break from the side and still leave clutters. I'd rather just do a second ball break. You know, you got a chance at making the 8 ball. 90% of the time you end up making a ball, and table opens up nice for me that way, you know. But I guess, he miscued. He met Miss Q, you know. I don't know if he's married or not. His wife ain't gonna like him cheating with Miss Q. That girl shows her head up in a lot of places, you know what I'm saying? I know I've had some dealings with her a few times. Shh, don't tell my wife. Don't tell my wife about my dealings with Miss Q. So stupid. I'm so stupid, guys. I'm sorry. I apologize. I apologize for making you guys lose brain cells by watching me. My bad. My bad, bro. My bad. We'll all come out of this at least 10 IQ points less. It's just facts. But we'll feel happier, you know. Who cares how smart you are if you're happy? You know, that's the way I feel. I have a good life for the most part. We're happy. So I don't mind acting silly and dumb. It's all part of the life, man. You gotta be able to laugh. You got to be able to laugh and smile, man. Otherwise, what's the point? What's the point of living an unhappy, miserable existence? I'll tell you what the point is. If I make another shot like that, I will probably never laugh and smile again in my whole entire life. Damn it, Josh. Get your act together, bro. Get your act together. What I'm doing. Giving him ball in hand when he just tied it up. If he wins this game, he will be on the hill as well. Then we'll be looking at a hill-to-hill match, and I will have been up on the hill to his 1 and let him come all the way back. You can't do that, bro. Can't do it. Just can't. And I was shooting good at first, too. I don't like it, man. I just don't like it, you know? Tisk, tisk, tisk. No idea why I said that. I don't know. I say a lot of things. I don't even know why. I just talk. It is what it is. All right, Ken, do me a favor and miss a shot already, bro. Let me back into the ring. Let me back. Oh, that was a nice looking shot. That was a pretty okay looking shot, but He's got a couple options here, but he has no easy out. You know, he doesn't have an easy out. I think if anything, he's going to end up having to bank the 3 unless it goes past the 13 into that corner he's shooting out of right now. And I'm not 100% certain it does. We'll have to see. He's shaping it, so it might. Maybe it does. I mean, he's shaping it for that. The good news for me here is, even if it does go there, he's got a real precise window to get shapes over there for the 1 ball. He's got to come off that side rail right there and then overpass in between the 8 and the 10 ball, and without hitting the 13 or the 11. So, man, it's tight to get over there, I'll tell you that. And that's provided the 3 ball goes clean. You know, I'm not sure the 3 ball has a ton of room there. So it's a pretty touchy shot to begin with. That's why he's taking extra time here. It's not easy. This is not an easy situation. It may appear to be kind of easy, but it's absolutely not. It's very precise. Let's see what he does. Pretty curious myself. Curiosity ensues me. I don't know if that's even right. I don't know if that's the right way to say it. See, yeah, it was tight, and he had to hit it a little firm, which made it a little more uncomfortable. He ended up hitting not the 13, but the other one down there. I think it was the 11, and he missed the shot. So here's my chance, Josh. It's time to take a dump or get the hell off the pot. You know what I'm saying? Time to take a dump or get off the pot, my friend. Let's run these balls right out and finish this match game set and go on about our lives. Or I miss and he goes to the hill and we got another game, I guess. All right. If my 12 goes past the 1 into the corner, which I think it does, I have a good feeling I'm out here. I think I can shoot this 13 right now with the stop shot and leave myself that 12 ball. Let's see. Nope. I stunned all the way over for some reason. Not sure why I did that. Probably because I had a slight angle, and if I would have stopped it there, I would have had an angle to make the 12, but I would have ran into the 3, and I didn't want to do that. So now I got to make this 11 ball. I think if I just make it, yep, I can now make the 14, and I can use left spin to get myself right back up on that same shot for the 12 ball that I wanted a minute ago. Yeah, a little bit of top, a little bit of left, nice, easy. Just roll it in like that. No, don't hit it, don't hit it. Don't hit it, homie. I think I'm still okay. I didn't want to hit that, but I think I'm still okay. I was a little jerky on that last stroke, guys. I started off stroking smooth, and then when he sat me in the chair for a while, I started getting jerky with my stroke, man. Like a big fat jerk, you know? I'm a jerk. I'm a jerky face. All right, I'm going to play this with top. Yeah, shoot the 8 right over in the other side. I think I got this one, boys and girls. Woo! What a good match, though, man. Ken had me sitting in the chair, and he started playing well. He made a great comeback here, man. But if I clutch up and make this, the spoils go to the victor. You know what I'm saying? To the victor goes the spoils. I don't know. You guys will get what I'm saying. You understand already, bro. All comes down to this. Ka-chow. That's it, man. Thank you guys so much for hanging out with me. If you want short rail, links in the description. If you need yourself a new stick, case, or balls, go to alamobilliards.com. Use code JOSH10. Save yourself 10%. And if you want a perimeter billiard light, use code AMATEURPOOL, man. No spaces. Save yourself some money on that sucker, too. All right, guys, we'll catch you on the next one, man. Thanks for hanging out. Peace.